Since Hamas's terror attack in Israel, we've been all looking at what's going to be happening with the oil price, given that the last time that there was conflict erupting when Russia invaded Ukraine, we were launched into an energy crisis. So far what we've seen is nothing that dramatic. Oil price has shot up a little bit, but it's hovering around $90 a barrel at the moment. If you think about what happened when Russia invaded Ukraine, it went up as high as $133 a barrel. At the moment, what traders are trying to work out is how bad the conflict could be and how far it could spread in terms of the Middle East and the big oil producing countries such as Saudi Arabia, Iraq and Iran. At the moment, everybody is looking and thinking that this could be controlled to just Gaza Strip. And at the moment, neither of those countries, neither Israel or Palestine, are big oil producers or exporters. What happens is if the others decide to get involved in the conflict or there is some tie-up, and then we could be talking about big squeeze on global supply of oil. Last year, when there was the energy crisis and we were very concerned about kind of oil shortages, petrol and diesel went through the roof, almost hitting £2 per litre. At the moment, it's come down and it's currently trading around 150. That's what you're paying on average at the pumps. If there are any fears about what happens to oil supply, that will mean that the oil price shoots up higher, and there tends to be a 2 to 3 week lag between what the oil price is, the wholesale Brent crude, and what you pay at the petrol station. If other countries are drawn into this conflict, it could be a lot more significant for the price of oil, because there are fears that if bigger countries, particularly oil-producing nations, are sucked in and it becomes a geopolitical row, then there will be huge questions about where supply is being directed, who will be cut off, where the demand will be, and everything like that feeds into how much you pay for the price of oil on the wholesale market, which ends up rippling how much you and I pay. All of this will play into the hands of Vladimir Putin, who's currently sitting and thinking about this could be another windfall for Russia's rich oil nation. Clearly, after the invasion of Ukraine, he weaponized Russia's oil and gas reserves and cut off supply with Europe as sanctions were imposed. If there is any more squeeze on what that means for the rest of the global oil supply market, it means that the price of oil is higher and therefore it boosts the Kremlin's coffers further. So actually, if the oil price is higher, it means that Putin has more of a war chest to keep going in his battle with Ukraine. Are we in a crisis yet? Well, we've got used to kind of living in a time of deep uncertainty, but experts don't think that we are in a crisis territory yet when it comes to oil. So far, it does look like it's very much isolated to what's going on in Gaza, and we haven't seen the ripple effect yet. Although the weather's turning colder as winter comes, Europe has got quite a lot of storage of gas. We had a very mild autumn, which will play as well. What happens next is crucial. If it is a cold winter, if there is further tension in the Middle East and it looks like things are escalating there will be a mismatch between supply and demand, where we'll be kind of nervous about supply at the time that demand is the greatest, because we will be needing extra power to heat our homes and put on the lights as it gets darker. This could all lead to the oil price going even higher, the gas price going higher, and ending up us paying more for our bills of heating and filling up the car.